Back in Vegas
That's
again,
the,
right?
yeah,
You had a
back.
yeah, we had a card last
Uh,
week in Sydney, and yet here we are in Las Vegas. What happened?
yeah, obviously it would have been awesome to get on the Sydney card. Would have saved a bit of travel, but it just didn't work out. Couldn't get the opponent out, so made the trip back to Vegas, which is all right. I don't mind Vegas. It was a pretty cruisy flight, and we're here now, and the weather's good, so looking forward to a fight.
Yeah. What do you make of that whole Sydney card, and especially the main event last week? It was madness, right?
It was mad. The whole card was pretty good. Everyone sort of put on incredible fights, and then yeah, the main event was a pretty impressive underdog story. You don't see like that sort of like someone counted out that much and then come back and win, which is yeah, you got to be happy for Sean in that way.
Yeah, yeah. So now we're back in Vegas. You had a whole history there just 2 months ago with the fight falling through and staying there and getting a new opponent and getting another opponent. A lot of shit going on. How do you reflect on that? Because it seems like, man, like that they're always out for you, right? Like, why can't you catch a break?
Yeah, that last trip was pretty cool. It was like a good learning experience. A lot of ups and downs. I thought when I was going through it, I thought this is probably something that might happen again. You know, it might have a similar situation in the future. So I was just using it as practice for that. And I always like to feel like I'm ready to go all the time. So it didn't really bother me too much. The late change of opponent added a bit of excitement, and it was a fun fight at the end of the day.
Yeah, yeah. For your first decision in the UFC, so that was a little bit getting used to, right? How did that feel?
Yeah.
Going the first 15 minutes for the first time, the full 15
I
minutes.
felt pretty good, you know. I think it was a bit of a blessing. It was good to yeah, I got the win, and also like it wasn't my I didn't think it was my best performance, so I was able to go back and sort of assess what I need to do better next time. And yeah, more miles in the clock is good. I feel like I leveled up after that fight, which is what it's about.
Yeah. What other things you feel you need to improve on after that last fight?
Just sort of I think I like just got into the pocket a bit much and just stayed there. I didn't really get in and get out. I just sort of tried to was probably just too eager on getting the knockout rather than just letting it come. Was sort of chasing it. Was a little bit too relaxed in some grappling positions. Probably gave up position, thinking that I might be able to do some good work, but really just ended
Mhm.
up in a bad position. That sort of thing. So a couple of things that yeah, we'll make changes for this
Yeah.
weekend.
All right. Well, this weekend, big spot, right? Co-main event. I mean, it's not a pay-per-view, but in the T-Mobile Arena, so it's got that pay-per-view feeling around it a little bit. The co-main event, that must feel huge, right?
Yeah, it feels great. You know, it feels like I should have been fighting in T-Mobile 6 weeks ago. So it feels like it's just a delayed spot, and I'm planning on yeah performing like I was going to perform a few weeks ago. And yeah, it's a great opponent, and it's a perfect spot to showcase what I'm about.
Yeah, it is. It is a fun fight on paper. I think this is the funnest fight of the card. Personally, I think that both you guys are always in entertaining fights, exciting fights. How do you assess Kevin Holland? How do you look at him?
I think he's a good fighter. He's pretty unpredictable. You don't really know what you're going to get. He can sometimes different Kevin Holland show up, but yeah, I think he's a good fighter. He's going to bring the fight. He always is in entertaining fights, and I feel like I'm always in entertaining fights. I think it's got the making to be a really great fight of the night
Yeah,
for
it's got fight
sure.
night written all over it. I think. Yeah, because
Yeah,
like you said, you never know what you're gonna get with him. Right? Sometimes he doesn't show up, and sometimes he's all about the stand up, and sometimes he mixes in because he's got good jiu-jitsu. What do you think he's gonna do against you? What Kevin Holland do you expect?
I don't know. I'm expecting an MMA fight. I'm expecting we're going to stand for a bit. I think I'm going to be able to land big shots on him, and then I reckon at some point in the fight he's going to shoot some takedowns, and then it's going to be a full MMA fight. But I think, yeah, I believe I'm going to land some heavy shots, and I think I'm going to damage him. And I plan on taking him out deep in the round, deep in round three, deep late finish would be ideal for me.
Yeah, no quick finish. He doesn't like to. put some damage on, take him in the deep waters?
No, I want to get the late finish, or any finish. I want to get the finish, but a late finish would feel good. I feel like I missed out on the late finish last time from bad mistakes. So I feel like this time, if I'm put in that same situation, I'll get the finish deep in the fight.
But one thing he's notorious for is the talking, right? He talks a lot. He likes to talk some shit against the opponents or against anybody in the venue for that matter. Are you prepared for
Yeah.
that? And do those kind of things phase you?
Yeah, I feel like it's a hard thing to prepare for, but I feel like I don't think it's going to phase me too much. I'm in there for one job, happy to talk later, but I'm going in there to fight the whole time. I'm not really going to be getting involved in any chatter. I'm going to be going after him.
Yeah, but did you implement these kind of things in your training? As I know sometimes fighters like to recreate this situation in the gym, right? With the audience or what the opponent might do. Did you recreate that kind of smack talking
Yeah,
he's going to get you?
yeah, I did. We got all. Like, I told all my training partners you're allowed to talk some smack in our rounds, and yeah, most of them gave me some talk just to get prepared. If I missed a punch, they would let me know, and if they landed a good shot, they would let me know, which is what I sort of expect from Kevin Holland.
Yeah. Okay, share some lines. What are some of the good lines you heard from these guys?
A lot, just general stuff. I feel like if I miss a punch, he'll let me know. If he lands a good shot, he's gonna let me know. I don't know what he will say, but those sorts of things. And I'm sure he'll be talking to people in the front row. But
Yeah.
yeah, I don't think he's gonna have time to. I plan on if he opens his mouth, I'm gonna try and shut it real quick and land some big shots. That's my plan.
That sounds great. One last thing I want to touch. I talked before, I think, in the first interview we ever did about your special relationship, yeah, with your coach, like the
Yeah,
agreement you made after losing your first two pro fights and then going on this massive win run that you have still going now. What
yeah.
is it between the two of you that makes your relationship so special, that make that bond so strong?
We have a couple of special things. I think we're similar. We're pretty similar in a way, and we both love this, and like we're both got dreams and aspirations to keep climbing to the top of the sport, and we love the sport. We love training, and we work hard, but we also like a lot of the time sit back and just enjoy where we are and appreciate this beautiful life we have. We get to travel around and do what we love to do and have a fight every a couple times a year. So we just appreciate where we are.
Yeah, but it's not a given, right? That sometimes a fighter starts at a certain gym, and that when his career develops, he spreads his wings and he goes to another gym. He needs some new flavors or new ingredients. So it's not a given that the same pair, the same coach and fighter pair goes all the way to the top where you're now rapidly approaching.
Yeah, yeah. No, I think it's just, and I've known Ben for a long time. He knows who I am. He knows like what I need to be motivated and keep pushing in a fight. So I think it's just a good mix. And yeah, I'm loyal to my team and the people I got around me. So I'll be with this team the whole time. And if I can't get to the top here, then it just wasn't meant to be. But yeah, this is my team is where I will always reside.
Yeah, and he knows how to handle the craziness because I understand sometimes you have a little bit of craziness, right? You like to do crazy stuff.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. I mean, that's what the sport is. It's about pulling the trigger when the emotions and the atmosphere is at a all time high.
You seem pretty relaxed now, though.
Yeah, I'm pretty relaxed. I'm excited. I really enjoy coming to Vegas and training and prepping for a fight. And yeah, really, I'm happy. I'm happy to get in there and compete and then get on home. I'm looking forward to it.
All right. So how does the fight end? You said you're already looking for a finish late in the fight. How does it go?
Yeah, I reckon I'm going to get him out of there in the 14th minute. It's going to be a
14
crazy
minutes.
fight up until that 14 minute. I'm going to take him out.
All right. I'm going to keep a close eye on that.
Yeah, thanks, Dennis. That's sick.
All right, man. I wish you the best of luck, man. I hope you have a great fight, and we're all looking forward to it very much. So have a good one, and we'll speak again soon. Okay.
Thanks for having me, Dennis. Appreciate it.